Welcome, Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. We're going to get a message for you today. Okay, so let's tap in. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, please connect me with this Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquariuses that's going to be clicking onto this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, a share. If this does not resonate with you, share it to someone to resonate with. Okay, let's get something up in here. Flip the roles. It could be for either sign. Flip the roles, okay? I'm going to turn that off so I can hear myself. And I won't be speaking so loud. So, Leo. Starting off with Leo. Spirit, what do we have for Leo? So, Leo, you could be a baby mom. Or Leo, you could be a masculine and your baby mama could be significant. Yeah, you could be a masculine Leo. You could be a masculine Leo and you want a baby mom. And you feel like things will work out for you if you get a baby mom. Okay, so Leo, you operate out of devil energy. It says, I'm on your ass. So you could be on your baby mama ass because your baby mama is what you need and you want it to work out with y'all. So your baby mama could be a fire sign. Sagittarius, we is doing a reading on Sagittarius also. So Leo, you could be connecting with the Sagittarius. We got built for this shit. So this Sagittarius could be telling you like, yeah, you're not the man for me. You're not strong enough for me, but they don't even know somebody's from the military. Somebody have a military background. Somebody from their family has a military background. And whatever feminine you're connecting with, could be a Sagittarius, could be anybody. They feel like they don't even know this military background of you, but they feel like you're not that type of man, which is you're not the type that'll go out the way for them or be there for them or show your masculine side or show that you're able to protect them, but you do have a military background. I'm hearing I'm on your ass. Even that's for your baby mama for talking to somebody else, or you're on somebody's ass that is trying to get with your baby mama, or that your baby mama is trying to get with. Leo, you could be on your baby mama ass for leaving you when you went to the military. So you could have went to the military and your baby mama told you like, I have to move on. And most of you or some of you went to the military to get money, but this built you into the person who you was. This built you into the man that you is today. So I'm picking up, Leo, you've been trying to communicate with your baby mom. You've been trying to call her. You've been trying to send gifts. You've been trying to apologize. But Spirit is saying you're going to get in contact with them in the right timing. Divine timing. So you could be poisoning your brain, thinking negatively about your situation, blaming yourself, drinking, smoking, doing drugs, because you cannot get in contact with this baby mom, they're blocking you out. It's like they got your head gone. But the magic is in your hands. You have the capability to get this person back, even if you feel like lights is out. So let's figure out what's the problem in this relationship. And I'm going to pull 2 cards. Leave it a little simple because we got 2 other zodiac signs to get to. So this relationship used to be perfect, but it's like, Leo, you stopped using your intuition. What does that mean? I'm hearing, Leo, you want to know what that means. Stop using your intuition. You stopped using your intuition and you don't know what that means. You stop having discipline. When I say that, it's like you manifested this relationship in, you manifested the baby, you manifested them. You even could have proposed and y'all could have went to this this honeymoon, not honeymoon stage, but this fiance stage, and it separated when you went to the military. You could have went to the military to get this money for your wedding because you wanted this wedding to be good. I'm picking up on somebody that did that, not everybody. But you stop being disciplined. You spiritually got this relationship by manifesting, and you stop listening to your spirit guides. When you got this, I'm picking up when you got this person pregnant. You could have got this person pregnant with a little boy. You could have been on some type of spiritual path before you got with this woman, and you stopped studying, you stopped connecting with spirit once this baby came in a picture. And you could have been, not disciplined, meaning you became strict and harsh. You wasn't a kind person anymore. You became strict and harsh. Harsh in a way where you're setting rules and you're setting boundaries. You're not being harsh where you're cheating or you're talking out of pocket. You're just being very, very strict. And it could come off very harsh to this person. So yeah, you was in poverty and you left to go to the military to get some type of money, but it made you into this person that was so, you built yourself, well, they built you, and when you go to the military, you're getting disciplined all over again, But you didn't know that you coming back from the military, they could have either left you in the military, and for some of you, you went to the military and you came back and things just changed for you. We're not going to dab deep into that. And I'm picking up, you're very skillful on the things that they taught you in the military. You can be very, very skillful. Let me get one more spread on Leo, then we're going to move on. What do we have for Leo? It says you have free will. So, baby mama, if you're listening to this Leo wants to tell you that they got free will, but because you're their baby mom and you have their son, they will be on your ass. And they're not laughing about it. They will be on your ass about who you connect with, who you bring around their child. And they're willing to agree to disagree with you if you don't want to be with them. They're going to move on. But they want to say that their child was a reward, that they're thankful. And they feel like, this baby mama feel like you never got time for them, Leo. They feel like you never got time for them. Let me pull some of these. But this Leo is saying you're lying. You're the fake one. So y'all are got this back and forth energy. It's like y'all want to fuck with each other, but it's like, okay, this baby mama could have been in the military. I'm picking up on. Okay, so I'm picking up that this Leo could have lived a really, really fast life, and whatever type of life they live could ruin this military woman's life, and it could get her caught up with the police or something. So whoever this person is in the military, it could be the woman. They're risking all their freedom or their opportunities because they're messing with this Leo. Yeah, and Spirit is telling you to ghost them. And now they're telling me to move on to Aquarius. So yeah, if you're the baby mom, ghost them because they could end up ruining your reputation. I do feel like they want to go back and forth with you, telling you that you're in the wrong. They also could be holding on to you because of your occupation and because you look so good in your uniform. I'm picking up on that, and because you have a name for yourself. You're doing something good for yourself. So I'm going to move on from that energy. And I'm going to move on to Aquarius. And we are going to be pulling the 18 plus messages for Aquarius. Okay. So let me see which 18 plus messages I want to pull. Not those. I'm going to pull these right here. And a little bit of these. Okay, we got gay ass. So Aquarius, you could be going back and forth for the masculine, and it gets so deep in y'all conversation where you're calling this person gay. Or Aquarius, you could be assuming that your person is gay, or that somebody random is gay. Somebody around you is gay. Yeah, you're fighting with somebody and you're calling them gay. But it's coming out that you also have a lot of sex. Aquarius, you also have a lot of sex, but you believe in God. You could use body oils. You believe in God and you have deep faith. There could be a gay man that wants you to seduce them, Aquarius. It didn't work out with a gay masculine. It didn't work out with a gay masculine. I'm picking up on a junior. Anybody's name junior, like Damaje Jr., Timothy Jr., whatever. Somebody with a junior in their name. So Aquarius, you could be pregnant by a gay man. You could be pregnant, and when you found out you was pregnant, that's when this person came out and said, I haven't been honest. I've been sleeping around with men. But this man is the provider. You could have got away from this person very, very fast when you found out that they was gay. You could have packed your shit. You could have got your kid out the house because you don't know what they type of relationship is with kids. You could trust them. Okay, Aquarius, if this is not happening to you, it could happen. Because you always thinking masculines look so fine, you don't look at them from the inside. You don't try to dig deep into who they really are. You look at them from the cover. You don't look at them from, are they respectful to their mother? Do they take care of kids? What's their sexuality? Are they lustful? Are they smart? Do they believe in God? You don't look at them like that. You look at them like, oh, they fine as hell. They shoe game good. They got on a Nike jersey. I mean, they got on a Nike sweatshirt. They got on a Bulls jersey, a throwback car. They got a motherfucking nice hat on, something like that. And you go for the jump, and you get neglected in different type of ways. One, this man neglected you because either he was already gay, but it's coming out that he neglected you and went to go sleep with another man. And this is your eye opener. This is your eye opener. I'm picking up, even though you have a lot of sex, you could have been connecting with the Capricorn. Even though you have a lot of sex, this person was like looking at you and they was like kind of jealous because you are a good looking woman, and they was giving you everything. And it wasn't like you was really giving them everything. It's like they got in their feelings because they was providing for you, and they felt some type of way about it because they was the provider and they wasn't getting the same energy back, even though they was the man. In every relationship, it should be equal give and take, unless y'all have an agreement to where the woman is just the housewife. That's what you could have been. It say you got pregnant by them, you was taking care of the kid, whatever. But you could have been getting money out of them. They was doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. And they wanted a man or a provider to do the same thing for them. And they got stuck with a man. So it could be a Capricorn or a Libra that you was connecting with. Yeah, this Capricorn or a Libra is involved. This masculine can be a wizard, or they do like some type of magic. They do sex spells. And what you're going to find out about them, or this, you finding out about this could make you mad. And this person might not tell you that they is bisexual, gay, queer, whatever. But they're going to still try to have sex with you. If they do come out and tell you, they're still going to try to be open with you and tell you that they care about you and that they still want to work things out with you. They're going to tell you this: I just want to get it off my chest that I like men. I've been sleeping with men. And they're going to try to keep you there. Make it seem like it's okay. I'm not saying it's wrong. They're open. They want you to open up to change and be this type of person with them. You could have got some type of feeling when you was with them, either through sexual chemistry or just through reality, what they do, what they say, how they talk, how they walk, that they was a little different and that they liked the same sex, but this was a lost memory. They could have gave you that sign, but you forgot and it came back to you. And maybe spirit bypassed it because you didn't want to believe it. I'm hearing your spirit guides are really, really strict on you. They tell you one thing and they want you to believe it because they got so much stuff to do. They don't have time to be repeating their self if you're not going to learn a lesson. They're going to put you through the lesson so you can know. Yeah. They could potentially abuse and neglect you because of who they are, Aquarius. A hotel could be significant. Your name could be Marie. Aries could be significant. 222. Yeah, Aries. Leo. Capricorn. something with body oils. This man could be using body oils or something. Okay, some people didn't like that message. Some people didn't like that message, but it's the truth. You get on my channel, you're going to get the truth. Nothing but the truth. If it ain't about you, it's about somebody else. That's why I tell you to share it to somebody it sound like it's about. If you feel like your friend fuck with a gay nigga, his skin always oily, yes, he's in baby oil, giving Diddy vibes. I'm hearing, I'm gonna get you. This person think they gonna get you and turn you out to make you just like them. Yeah, they want you to explore talents with them. They want you to explore new things with them. This isn't an honest man. And he don't want you to end things with him. This person could be 25, 26, 27. You could have been a very devoted, faithful wife to this person. You could have found out your husband is having an affair with a man, but this was his choice. It's your choice if you want to stay with them. Spirit is going to be very, very strict with you. If you don't want to stay, you're going to find someone else to connect with, and it's going to be a 3 of Cups. First, it's going to start out as a friendship. You're not going to immediately get into a lover's connection. It's going to start out as a three of Cups. And it's going to end as it's not going to end as the lovers in reverse, but it's not going to be the lovers. It's going to be the 3 of Cups. Because you're healing from a past connection. You're going to find someone to help you heal from a past connection, which is this man being gay and lying to you, having affairs on you with men. It could be a Leo. You see that lion in the back? This man could be having affairs with Leos. Or this man could be a Leo. With the 2 of Wands. But yeah, you're going to find someone to help you get out of this disgusted feeling that this person made you feel. You're not going to get in a connection with them. They're going to be a friend. This could be an old friend that's coming back from the past. They're going to get your mind right. They're going to talk something into you. They're going to get you back on that right path where you're thinking out of your third eye. It could be a Gemini that talks some sense into you. But again, it's your choice. If you want to keep this contract, you could. This person could have been buying you expensive things. And that's what made you want to be with them. These expensive things is what kept this person. These expensive things is what kept this person. These expensive things is what kept you with this person. And you being an empress, which is loving him and having sex with him, giving him a baby if you did, is what kept him fucking you. But that's not who he really is. And he's about to reflect on that. I feel like you're going to know when this person is about to expose this about their self, when they give up on having sex with you, when you're not having a good time with them anymore, when they're just failing all your tests. What's this card? Not supposed to be in there. Yeah, they fucking with their ex. And it could, yeah, it's a man. They fucking with their ex. It says clingy ex and a man came out. They fucking with their ex. Fuck what the card says. A man came out. This could be an older man that they fucking with. A Leo. It's a Leo. Yeah, they're gambling you. But you're going to get a fair... Wait, they're gambling you. They're telling you not to rush for justice. This relationship is going to end and you're not going to be hurt. You're not going to be hurt, Aquarius. You're not going to be hurt at all. Okay, let's move on to not Aquarius. So Sagittarius, you could fuck with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius because I was just finna say Aquarius. Sagittarius, I'm picking up that you're really intelligent. Okay, let's pick a deck for Aquarius. Not Aquarius, Sagittarius. So what do we have for Sagittarius? So someone's going to support you in a hard time. They're not going to be a narcissist. They're going to let you talk. They're going to let you talk about how you feel. Express yourself. Explain your emotions about what you've been going through. Because I'm picking up Sagittarius, you're fed up. But it could be, Spirit is saying you're fed up because you're salty about something. Yeah, you're fed up because you haven't had a baby or you haven't got pregnant and you're waiting on this to manifest into your life. But Spirit is saying they tried to cover it up because they don't want me to say it. You're toxic. You're toxic. Gabriel came out. You feel like time is running out for you to have a baby. You feel like you're suffering in silence because you cannot unlock this part of your life, which is having kids. You can have 4 kids and the number 4 is in reverse. So these kids could be very, very disrespectful, or these kids is not the type of kids that you raised. They just turned out different. And you tried your best with these kids, so now you want to have another one to start completely over. You could continuously have miscarriages, but these are divine sacrifices. I'm hearing you need to do your own tarot, pull some cards on your spirit babies and see what's going on. It says conceal your true intentions. That means stop trying to get pregnant, or you're not going to get pregnant until fate is revealed. Your destiny is in disguise for your protection. But they're telling you to keep your dream. Do not give up on this dream of having kids, having more kids. They could be stopping you from having kids because of your health. They're telling you not to lust to have this kid. I'm hearing you say that you've been crying a lot because you've been wanting this kid. and that this person that this kid will bring you personal power. You feel like this kid will change things for you. But you don't have no harmony with your other kids. You need growth with your other kids. And also, you need to stop going out at night. So, no, you cannot leave your child with your youngest child. Make them babysit, no matter how old they is. Well, old enough, but you like to party a lot. I don't feel like you're going to be meeting nobody new right now. And that's why you haven't met nobody new, and you feel trapped. You feel trapped in your own world. That's why you're not cutting ties with exes. You're still connected to exes because you haven't moved on in life, had a baby, got married, or met someone new. These are challenges. But you will be fulfilled on this journey. Spirit is saying you need to find harmony with spirit, with God. You are two-faced. You have two faces. You have Gemini in your chart. I'm also picking up on Pisces. You could swim back and forth on whether or not you want this or you don't. Maybe you spiritually don't even want this, but in reality, you're asking for it. And that's what's making you two-faced. You don't know what you want. And they're also asking you to bring harmony into your life with spirit. Have harmony with spirit. That's probably why you're stuck. You could have left your family, not your family with your kids or your husband or whatever, but your family members, your sisters, your brothers, your mother. You could have left them in the past. You're washed up and you're in your own world and you're trying to create a family. For some of you that don't have kids yet, you left everybody in the past so you can create your own family. But you're not keeping the faith. You're not wishful enough. For the ones that's not wishing for a pregnancy, it's not blocked just because you haven't had kids yet. You have to give your whole heart to these kids, and some of you are still running. There will be an intense change when you have these kids. You cannot be having sex all the time because they will be up. You don't know when your kid's going to be up. You don't know what they doing when you close your door. And for the rest of you, I feel like Spirit is laughing at you because you're asking for something that's going to come in. You're just not being patient. So, yeah. So, that's all I got for this reading. If you like this, 33 on the timer. If you like this, give it a like, comment, subscribe, turn on that post notification. Comments the next time. Leave a, look, twin flames. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if this resonated with you. Emotions. Share this with somebody that it resonated with. If it did not resonate with you, deuces.